Hello subscribers and non-subscribers, and welcome back to Crusader Kings 2. Give me 1 second, I'm trying to reset my timer. Okay, so last part we joined in with a revolt to remove the liege that was previously in charge here, because apparently he was tyrannical, I guess, is at least what the game claims. Yeah, the theory, we could actually try and release him, I think, if we really wanted to, but whatever, we're not going to. The game keeps, for whatever reason, seemingly just giving us free money every so often, like a couple hundred gold. I don't know why, but whatever, it keeps doing it every so often. I'll live with it. Maybe my liege is giving me, sending me gifts every so often. I don't know why he would, but maybe he is. Again, I don't know what the deal is there. Nonetheless, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to go ahead and start the timer, and So, our liege is still technically a duke tier, but he is attempting to go and form the Kingdom of Jerusalem over here, it seems like, because he's revoking people's titles over there. If he does become a king, and we end up eventually going to war with these guys, then we could, in theory, become a duke, which could be good. One, we would finally have moved up in a tier. But yeah, so we'll see how this all sort of pans out. We do have, in theory, expansion options. Part of the issue with this guy is that he has a ton of event spawn troops, which are annoying, I'll be honest. And we could attack some people under our current liege. I could take over this territory here. It would probably piss off my liege and result in him wanting to take the territory away from us, so it's probably not the best idea. I mean, admittedly, most of his troops probably would be over here rather than over here. But it would be us versus him, and there's no way we're winning that. And we currently have a bit of tuberculosis in our region. I'm hopeful that it will disappear in the relatively near future. Go for the monthly piety. Now, we do have enough piety to falsely confess our faith if we felt the need to. But first I would need to come out of hiding, which would first require the tuberculosis to disappear. Let's try and have you become brave. Oh, you became honest. So you are an indulgent wastrel, which I think is the lowest tier of this trait. You're really not that great, I'll be honest. Yeah, you really aren't that great. You might be getting sent off to the Emperor as soon as I get the opportunity to do so. Well, that's 12 years out. Okay, that may not happen. We shall see. But I don't think I'll be marrying you off, because, well, yeah. If I marry you off, I can't send you. You're not that great. My spy master, I think, just got caught. So, just scheme, sure. For now. Ooh, this guy would marry you, apparently. The adventurer over there that has 3,000 some odd troops as a result of an event. Uh, 18-year-old, quick and attractive. He would do it. This guy would. And he's his own liege. Where are you, out of curiosity? Ah, Malwala, you are under attack and are probably going to lose your stuff. Yeah, we'll see how that works out for you. We're probably not going to want to go and marry our daughter off to you. Yeah, you know what? We're going to go for you, I think. I wish I could do matrilineal, I would, but that's just not going to happen because you are too high up in your own succession chain, which is just a little weird way of labeling that, but whatever. Now, it does look like the tuberculosis is sort of clearing up north, which is where it came from. So we should be able to open the gates within the next couple of months, depending upon how quickly it, or, well, yeah, how long it feels like taking. We could build a hospital, I guess. It's not that expensive, and it does give us disease resistance. Yeah, you know what? We're going to go and build, with some of the free money the game's periodically giving us, we're going to build some hospitals in our territories here. Castletown is finished over here in bulk, which is going to give us a little bit extra cash. Family first, sure. And the barracks is finished in our capital province. I think I'm going to go ahead and go for the militia training ground. Over here, let's see what I want to go for. Oh, okay. So over here, I can build steep riding grounds. But why? Ah, I'm going to assume because the terrain is steep. So I could build both these, the steep warrior lodge and the steep warning grounds. Or, excuse me, riding grounds. I think I said warning grounds. Makes no fucking sense. Yeah. Why not? Game's probably going to give us some free money in a little bit anyway. Again, I don't know where the free money was coming from. Oh yes, I should probably go ahead and say something on here. Let's see. We are going to be glory hounds. I think the game had us listed as discontent because we hadn't selected anything. So we are making 4 gold, a little over that a month. Out of curiosity, how much would a half-decent mercenary team cost a month? We are looking at 5 for 972 troops, 8 monthly cost for almost 1,000. You are 4 for 10, or well, for a little over 1,000. 5 for a little over 1,300. Okay, yeah, we're not too far off from potentially being able to afford a decent-sized mercenary group, which could be useful. Yes, this guy is not giving us any piety as a result of the fact that we are not on the best of terms, apparently, or at least not good enough for... There we go. Actually, he is giving us some piety. And our father died. And one of our concubines is pregnant. That's our only one. That would probably explain why we're not pumping out kids nearly as fast as we could be. Okay, I will invite you to my court instead, and then take you as a concubine. Ah, the tuberculosis has left. Let's go ahead and open the gates. Okay. Wonderful. Still going to keep an eye on this kinsman because he is pretty good, stats-wise. Kind of wish he wasn't short, but at least it's not really negatively affecting any of those traits. This is one of our daughters. Let's go ahead. God, you suck. Make you thrifty. It's probably part of the reason you suck is probably because I didn't like officially make me your guardian. So I'm not like really teaching you anything. Or at least we're not getting these events nearly as often as we could be. So I'll make you gregarious. I'm going to go ahead and make me the guardian to this kid. Because, well, he is a potential for being an heir in the future, if given the opportunity. Again, it does require me making his father my heir. Or I guess maybe if his father dies, I'd be able to go straight to him. I'm not going to try and kill his father or anything like that just for the hell of it. But I guess I could. So we have a decent amount of troops we could raise. Not nearly enough to really win against any of our neighbors. There we go. The training grounds finished over here. Could build castle fortifications, but let's not. There's really no reason to. Holy crap, we finally had a son, but this one is from a concubine. But you know what? We finally had a son. We're gonna go for thrifty, I think. We're gonna try and make you thrifty. Now, change of plans. You are gonna be taught by somebody else. You can be taught by my half-brother, sure. Because I need to go ahead and become the guardian to my son. And hopefully teach him. Now there we go, our hospitals are finished. We don't really get anything with them right now until we have construction level 2. It's necessary for us to really go and build anything. But we would be able to build some stuff like a sick house or a leper colony to aid with disease resistance. Oh, and apparently a soup kitchen as well, actually. Which would improve the opinion of our temple vassals, because I guess they would see us building hospitals and doing stuff, and they'd say, "Wow, you are such a nice liege." I guess, or something to that effect, I don't know. Oh yes, and I can go back to attempting to sway your opinion of me, so let's go ahead and do that. We do finally have a son, but again, he is from a concubine. I would kind of like to have something that's not a concubine, but I mean, I can live with that. It's not going to kill me or anything. There's a lot of stuff going on in the Abbasids that I'm sort of ignoring. mostly because it's just sort of spamming me with events. Wonderful, you have initiated a massive recruitment drive. So levy reinforcement rate, which is useful. We're actually up to, in theory, getting 16,000, or excuse me, not 16,000, 1,600 levies from just our direct territories, which is useful. Poachers will be eliminated. Okay, because I have the Wrath trait, I could kill them and mount their tarred heads above the gates. Apparently our spy master wouldn't be too pleased about. Well, he might be, I don't know. He would be informed of our punishment for the poachers. And that could, in theory, be him getting upset at us for that form of punishment, because maybe he doesn't approve of it. Or I can just deal with them myself for prestige. We're going to go ahead and take advantage of the special option because we have the Wrath trait. Oh, apparently we found some more poachers. And our nephew will be informed. He is not happy. Tried poaches against the poacher's punishment, but it was too late. He thought I should have been more merciful. But our nephew approves of my treatment. So, yeah. Also, apparently my nephew's not married. That should probably be corrected. Let's just go and sort by age, it's easier. Let's look for somebody who is already of age. Let's see, we have an option for burly here. We have an option for tall. We do have an attractive. Might go for the attractive, I'll be honest. Yes, I'm going to go for the attractive. There we go. Wonderful, he did lose a whole bunch of prestige. Our wife is pregnant. Let's see how this goes. I still resist my attempts to establish a solid relationship between us. It is quite frustrating, or quite infuriating rather. I wonder what I could do to make him come to his senses. Let's... oh my god, he's a cannibal. I think we need to replace this guy. Holy crap. A very concise letter will do. We don't necessarily want to be friends with him. Because, you know, he's a cannibal. Okay, he did not like the concise letter, so we'll try again. You might have better luck next time. Our wife wants something. Let's see. I could scarcely believe it possible that the pregnancy has managed to make my wife look passable. Okay, I mean, she doesn't have any traits that necessarily would indicate she's ugly, so it's interesting that it is makes her look passable. I found myself strangely attracted to her since a few weeks ago, or since a few weeks. We lose some piety, I guess, because doing it with a pregnant woman is bad, I guess, as far as the church is concerned. And she'll be happy, and there's a 25% chance that she gains the lustful trait. She did not gain the lustful trait, which means it's not going to be a bonus to fertility. Yeah, I'm sorry. You're a lunatic, has great pox? Sure. Guard sees the heretic. How much money do you got? You got a little bit of money. I'll be nice. I'll just take your money and banish you. Besides, it's not like you're a particularly important person anyway. I could execute you even, but that would upset some of my vassals because that's tyrannical. So we'll just banish you. You go somewhere. Apparently still within the Abbasids. Where the hell did she move to? Because it wasn't very far away, I think. Yeah, I don't think she actually moved very far away. I should always strive to look at my best for my beloved spouse. It has not been an easy job, but with proper care, I think I am looking better and better every day. So we gained the groomed trait, which I think is also from the mod that I'm using. It's been quite some time since I regularly went out hunting or trained for combat. My body may no longer be what it used to be, but spending more time at home with my beautiful wife gives me all the happiness I need in my life. Okay, that gives us... let's see. Yes, this is not the fate of a warrior. This is an option because you have a high personal combat skill. Yes, we do. 54 is actually pretty freaking high. So, this is not the fate of a warrior. We're not going to go straight to a drastic change in our diet. We are going to go ahead and, in theory, put ourselves to work. Daughter becomes an intricate web weaver. That is one of the lower end options, I believe, for the intrigue schooling. I mean, you're not terrible. Is there anybody good with, I don't know. Well, let's first look at matrilineal, I guess. Anybody with like attractive or genius? We do have an attractive here, 20. Another attractive here, but that's 6. Way too young. 45 comely, no thanks. Yeah, we're gonna go for the 20-year-old that has attractive. If I can find them again on here. Oh, and, okay, they got quick as well, yeah. And matrilineal marriage, their children have the traits, or are a part of our family, and if they get the traits, great. Wonderful. I will attempt to, I think, do the religious conversion on you. To do this, I need to be the Emperor of... okay, Emperor of the Persian Empire and have piety greater than or equal to 300. Well, 300 piety is actually not that hard to come by. Now, in theory, because some of my court have traits, have claims on you, yeah, I'm sorry, that's not going to happen. He's way too powerful for me to do that. Now, this guy is dealing with rebellions. Oh no, he's actually being conquered. Oh, another son. This one's not a from a concubine. Wonderful. I'm going to go ahead and teach you as well, I think. Let's go ahead and go with pride. First things first, I need to stop teaching you. I'll send you off to my half-brother. And I'll take ownership of you. Wonderful. I keep forgetting we're over there, so the camera keeps moving over there anytime I select my character. Which is actually slightly annoying, I'll be honest. Let's go for the Steep Warrior Lodge. That is heavy infantry and light cavalry. We're going to have a lot of light cavalry. Although it makes sense that down here we're not going to have tons of heavy cavalry. Ooh, you've expanded. You took an extra piece of land. What is this? Okay, the steward in our liege's court, apparently, wants me to agree to vote for him, or support his vote in the council. And he would, of course, owe me a favor. Do I think he would really have anything worthwhile? No, I believe he is Baron tier. And I'll be honest, Barons can't really do a whole hell of a lot for me. What do you want? You want council support. I'm curious. Okay, you are a pragmatist. You are a glory hound. You guys might be opposing one another for all I know, and you're both approaching me saying, "Psst, hey, you should totally vote for me." Or support my votes, rather. I'll accept yours, fine. Yeah, I don't know if they were opposing one another or not. Are we even voting, actually? Because, like, the game's not giving me anything implying that we're voting, so I don't know what the deal is there. Now, I can call in his council support if I want. And he'll vote as I do for 36 months. But I can't really vote unless I don't think I can vote at all. I can't propose any changes, although I'm not a big fan of the whole religious control mandate thing. I mean, I like it when I have it, but not when I don't have it. So, I mean, that our liege having it is not something I'm a big fan of. Ooh, he has measles. Wow. Our liege is not in the best condition. Okay? He's depressed, he's one-handed, and he has measles. So he is apparently bedridden. He has annoyed religious authorities. There was a successful treatment for him from the court physician. He may not be around for a whole hell of a lot longer. You are, oh, well, okay, because I'm an infidel. But beyond that, you actually would consider that. It would actually potentially be possible to get a... I'm curious about his faith, sure. I mean, it doesn't really matter to us too much if we get the sympathetic to Muslims. It's more important to get him to be sympathetic to Mazdaki religions. So, say, we're curious about his faith, but we're not going to convert. Wonderful. So, okay, we gained sympathy for Muslim religions. And you gained a temporary soften. Okay, the game claimed we got sympathy for Muslim religions. That does not actually appear to have been the case. The levy situation in Jerusalem is not entirely hopeless, but close enough. I will do my best to revive the situation. Hopefully my liege will see some results soon. As long as no one meddles with my plans. Game, are you trying to get me to plot to assassinate this guy? Because I think that can be arranged if you felt so inclined. I can look into this. Would our liege join? No, I don't even see him listed on here. We don't really need to try to kill you. I'm just sort of curious about that, that's all. There we go. I could falsely confess our faith. Wife is pregnant again. Wonderful. Ooh. Ooh. Yes, wonderful. They're weakened, like a whole hell of a lot. I can go ahead and get my final territory I need to be able to get the duchy. At least I would own it. So, how much longer is left on the timer? Because I think I'm going to at least declare the war. Okay, we got less than a minute. We're going to go ahead and declare the war, I think. Yeah. So, right now we are going to go ahead and declare the war to take over my mana, or however the hell it's pronounced. Next part, we will actually go ahead and take over this territory. I say take over because I can say with a reasonable degree of confidence that we are going to win this. Just as a result of the simple fact that these guys are severely weakened. We do have to worry, however, about Zunbil here. They have grown a whole hell of a lot, and they border us. I don't know what casus belli he's using to expand, but whatever it is, it could probably be used against us, because I'm assuming it's probably border dispute or something to that effect. And he already borders us anyway, though. So, there's my timer going off. Let's go ahead and declare the war. And next part, we will... Oh, shit, that put us in debt. Well, we make enough money to be able to deal with that. I think I can siege that province down all the way. We're not going to actually fight the war, though, but I am going to go ahead and raise my levies, move them into position. I seriously need commanders. I only have 2 commander slots. Really? Okay. Not a big fan of the whole only 2 commander slots thing. I don't know why we only have 2. We used to have 3, I'm pretty sure. But whatever. So, like I said, yeah. Next part, we're going to go ahead and take my mana. Border dispute, I believe, will give me all 3 of these automatically upon taking the territory over. Well, by that I mean we're not going to have to deal with having these Buddhist vassals under us, and I'll just be able to instantly give the land out to random Zoroastrian person that just magically spawns number 324 or whatever the hell they end up being. But yes, so see you all in the next part. Reminder, the channel is not monetized via the YouTube Partner Program. It's not a part of it. As a result, the only monetization for the channel comes from donations through Streamlabs when I'm streaming, which those don't generally happen, but it is an option nonetheless. Patreon and affiliate links. So, affiliate links to pick up Crusader Kings 2 down in the description if you wish to go ahead and support the channel that way, along with a link in the description down, I believe towards the very bottom actually of the description, to join my Patreon, even if it's at the $1 a month tier. It helps the channel out, especially as more and more people do it. So if you have $1 to spare, I would at least appreciate it if you consider it. There's no requirement to do so, but it is appreciated if you do end up deciding to go ahead and do so. If you do become a patron, even at the $1 a month tier, you get early access to my videos. I typically will post them onto the Patreon Saturday or Sunday, depending. So, that's going to be it for this part. I will see you all in the next one, where we'll go ahead and taking over the 3rd and final territory that we need to own to be able to form the duchy for our de jure capital, or whatever the hell you want, whatever the actual term is. Like, name's escaping me right now. But yeah, we won't actually be able to form the duchy because our liege is a duke, and you can't form a duchy when your liege is a duke. So until our liege becomes a king, or we stop being under him, at least, we're stuck at the count level. But our liege is making his way up to try and become the king of Jerusalem, so yeah. See you all in the next part, but until then, a goodbye and farewell.